Welcome to another edition of Sarcoidosis Sunday, special edition. We're going to call this one Up All Night. It is currently a little after 2 a.m. Went to bed at my time, about 9, and have been back up since right around midnight. Why is that? So some ask me, I get the question a lot, so how are you feeling? And for me, with the neurosarcoidosis, most of the time I'm not feeling. Like when I say I'm not feeling, I know my fingers are doing this. But if I was to sit here and poke, I'm not going to do that, but poke myself with a pen and needle, I wouldn't know. Or if I allowed you to do it, I wouldn't know. Hot and cold, I don't know. But then there's these times where the best way I can describe it or try to put a picture in your mind is, I see it a lot. I'm not sure what channel, but the diabetic nerve pain commercial, the little guy talks about how these feet used to do so much dancing. I think he was talking about dancing with his daughter or whatever. So I get nights or days like that. Today, I'm luckily to have a night like that. Again, yes, my words are luckily, right? You gotta keep that mind thinking that there's a positive thing going on regardless of what's going on. So with that, I say, I spent many times just trying to force myself to go back to sleep. And now what I do is I take this time to say, okay, is sarcoidosis, is this disability really giving me the ability to focus more on the entrepreneur passion that I have? And that's the way I deal with these nights. So yes, I'm up, I'm not sleeping. So therefore I'm going to take time to work on the things that I can. Now, I know that there's others that are dealing with some sort of health condition, and tomorrow might be a day you have to be at work, and I get it. But I still feel like when we're woken up with these for whatever reason, and you really can't get back to sleep, you need to go be with yourself, be with your spirit, be with God, and just figure out why you're up. It may be something you need to do. There may be a task that needs to be completed at that time. And then once you do it, which I've noticed with this commitment of what I'm doing now, and I'm in the office, there's a couple things I know, especially if you're a person like me who, to be productive, you plan the night before. So at least I know what's on my plate for, well, in essence, tomorrow, meaning once the sun comes up. I can knock out some of the little back office stuff or things that doesn't require me to call anybody or anything like that. I can knock those out. So this Sarcoidosis Sunday, again, we're talking about myself with sarcoidosis and anyone with any type of medical condition. Once you accept it, you get your mindset around it, then then you know what it is, then you can do the adjustments. And some days are going to be harder than the others. If you have a true support system, and I'm working on I have that. My family and friends and my church family just won't let me fall. So I'm thankful for that. And if you don't have that, you get that, and then you tell somebody, right? Right over you're open about it. Like, it was one of those nights. I was up all night. Is there anything that they can assist you with? If they really care about you, they will. So that's my special Up All Night Sarcoidosis Sunday. It happens. You have to adjust to it. And if you always try to figure out where's the good in it, like I said, I'll eventually get tired, or my mind will eventually get off the pain, and I'll get some rest. And that's just what has to happen. The hard part again is, depending on if you're still employed or working for someone else versus working for yourself, is you may have other obligations, but that's when you engage your support system. So thanks again. Oh, my Iron Man light just lit up. So that's the heart monitor I told you guys about last week, about a weekend on that. So, but thanks again for watching Sarcoidosis Sunday. Hope I added some more value. And again, for those who know anybody dealing with any sort of medical condition, check on them. You're going to have two different type of people that are dealing with their medical conditions. One is like myself. I'm always going to tell you that everything's good, but really, slow us down sometimes. We may be going through it, and it's just we're being positive. Then you got the other ones that are woe is me, but you still check on them and you try to bring their spirit up, because then they have to get their mind around what good is going on through the process. All right, again, thank you for watching Sarcoidosis Sunday Up All Night.